Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and amazingly we're having a mild spell for a few days this week. Nighttime temperatures allegedly aren't going to drop below about 6 or 7 centigrade, so about 42 to 45 Fahrenheit, and the daytime temperatures should be in the 10 to 15 centigrade bracket, so 50 to about sort of 57, 58 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've decided to get 2 or 3 tropicals out. I'm not going to get a whole lot out because it's just will take me hours to do, and if we suddenly get an unexpected cold night, I'm going to be at work and I won't be able to get them back in. But I want to bring a few out that have been suffering over winter and give them some exposure to some rain and hopefully a little bit of sunshine if we're lucky, but even just the rain will do fine. And it also gives me a chance to do an inspection and carry about a little bit of maintenance on them. Now this one here is my Roseapple. Now this is the actual Roseapple, which is more common in the States. That's Syzygium Jambos. It's not the wax apple or wax jambu or wax apple. This is the Roseapple, and this is sort of an oval shaped fruit that tends to be a sort of a cream to yellow to pale pink colour, probably about the size of a golf ball or a bit bigger. Obviously not at flowering and fruiting size yet, as I've had it for 3 or 4 years, but gives me a chance to come out and have a look and show you the sort of problems they pick up over winter. Now this has got 2 sets of problems on here. I've noticed some sticky gunk on the leaves, and the reason for that is these little devils here. You can probably just about see that in random places on the stems this one has got some scale insects, and frankly the best thing to do with these when there's only a small quantity of them, provided you can spot them all, I could spray the tree, but actually if you're just gentle, it's best just you can just rub them off with your fingers. And I'm using gloves here because I'm doing some potting today as well. Now this one has actually got more than one issue with it. I don't know if I'll be able to show you or not. Possibly you might just be able to see this one has got some thrips on it as well, so I might actually spray it with some soapy water. These little things here are thrips, and like the scale insects, they also suck on the leaves. Now they're very much smaller. Look, you can see them there. They're much smaller, and they love guavas and they like the rose apples. They don't do quite the level of harm that some of the leaf pests do, although if you've got a very, very large quantity, you can probably see where they've been sucking on the leaves, that the leaves have got this sort of pale, very pale sandy brown colour to them, and they're a little bit mottled on top. That is a result of not the cold and winter, that is a result of these little rascals sucking on the leaves. You can see that leaf there is a fair bit worse, but it doesn't really, I wouldn't say that it weakens the plants badly, but it's a good opportunity to get them out, because one thing I've found is cooler weather and rain in winter is something that the things like the thrips don't like, and they will most likely disappear. See these little scale insects? They're mature when they turn black, and that's when they unfortunately lay the eggs. So it's a good time to try and catch them now. And there are probably a few slightly younger light brown ones. You can probably see one on the crease of the leaf stem there. That's a younger scale insect, but it's a good time when there's only a few on. You can literally rub them off with your fingers and get rid of them. You could of course spray the plant. I could rub it with alcohol. You can see again the effect these thrips. There's more thrips on that leaf, and you can see that leaf is worse affected, but it's not serious damage that's going to cause major problems to the plant. And I have noticed that on the whole they seem to disappear once the plant is outside, but of course it's got the double whammy. Some leaves have got scale insects on and thrips, so they certainly do have an effect on the plant. But as I said, these, and they like to hide underneath the stems as well, so you have to have a good look. As I said, it's not badly infested. I can probably rub most of them off. I may miss 1 or 2, but they'll become obvious again in a short time. I might give the plant a wash down with soapy water because it's got some of it has got some sticky sap on it, which is a result of it's a response of the plant to the scale insects. So that's my Roseapple. I've had that about 4 years now, and it's one of my healthiest tropicals and seems to be a little bit tougher than some of the others. So I'm really pleased that it's still looking healthy. Had a couple of small bits of dieback on it which I've just cut off. I'm not going to go too mad on it at the moment because we're only early in March. We're obviously going to get a lot more cold weather in the next few weeks, but I thought I'd just bring it out for a few days and let it get some rain on it and hopefully wash those thrips off. So thanks for watching that short video, much appreciated. Please give me a thumbs up. Obviously you can share it if you think it might be useful to anybody. Subscribe to my channel and click on the bell if you would like to know when new videos come out. I'll catch up with you all in the next video. It's Brett out for now.